Oh, hello YouTube. Welcome to my office. And by office, I mean dining room with a computer on the table. I'm starting a new series that I want to call Top Fives, shorter videos where we just list off top 5 of a particular category. So we might do top 5 mid-size family sedans, which I might be doing next. But we're going to start off with something a little bit more timely. Top 5 reasons you should buy a Tesla Model 3 when it comes out. So, counting down from 5 to 1, here are the top 5 reasons that you should buy a Tesla Model 3. Reason number 5, it's a Tesla. Like it or not, Tesla's been innovating some pretty interesting stuff. Now you could get into all the economics about government money and stuff like that, or whether or not Elon Musk is an actual real-life supervillain. But the fact of the matter is, Tesla's making some cool cars. They look pretty cool. They're blazing new paths, and it doesn't hurt that they're blazing them with, number 4, a car that is pretty much gorgeous. The Tesla Model S was amazing looking. The Tesla Model X is pretty amazing looking. Falcon wing doors, it's got that rounded shape. Sure, it's not for everybody. Some people like their SUVs to look a little bit more like SUVs, but you can't deny that it's pretty interesting. Tesla Model 3 looks to be just as good looking, if not better looking, than either of those two. Thanks to the battery pack, Teslas sit really low to the ground. It gives them a really cool stance. And no, I don't mean stance like the whole stance movements where the wheels are like this and that makes no sense. I mean the way it sits in proportion to the size of the wheels. And Tesla's wheels are usually pretty big and they look good on such a low slung car, especially for a family car. All right, number 3, people will love you and people will hate you because you have a Tesla. Eco-conscious people will be like, there goes someone who's saving the world, someone who's off the grid, someone who's using solar power and eating granola that they made out of their own compost pile in the backyard and recycling everything like paper and aluminum cans and human waste and all kinds of interesting stuff. And then there's going to be people that hate you because you drive a Tesla, so you must be an eco-mentalist, and you must want to save the whales and protect the California condors, and you hate SUVs, and you spray people's fur coats, or whatever. But that's what people think. They'll love you or they'll hate you. Either way, you're generating controversy, and controversy is a good thing, most of the time, except in elections. Anyway, number 2. Space and efficiency. Because Tesla's battery pack is so low in the car, the interior is really roomy for a car of its size. It's got a frunk, which is the front trunk. It's got a real trunk, which is kind of like a hatch. And in the Model 3, it's a regular trunk. But in the Model S, it's a hatch. In the Model X, they fit 7 people, 3 rows in a crossover that's the same size as like a Toyota Highlander, where you have 3 rows, but the 3rd row is for people who don't have like legs or torsos or anything below a neck, really. And the Tesla is more space efficient because of its interesting packaging. There's no drivetrain components. There's no real engine to get in the way or a drive shaft that has to run down the length of a car for a rear-wheel drive car or all-wheel drive car. So Teslas are extremely space efficient, and the Model 3 is probably going to be the same thing. In a car about the size of a BMW 3 Series or a Cadillac ATS, you'll be able to fit people my size in it, 6'6", in the back seat without having to take us off below the knees. All right, and the number 1 reason above all else is speed. Teslas are extremely fast, all right? I'm not going to get into the whole physics of why an electric motor makes instantaneous torque. You should just know that it does. It makes instant torque, which means the minute you press down on the accelerator pedal, you have full power at your disposal as fast as you can push it. We don't know the specifics, but you can imagine that the Tesla Model 3 will make insane levels of, well, speed really, not power. Who knows what the power is? It's in like kilowatt hours or some other measurement that nobody knows about. Like the metric system. But the Tesla will make extremely high levels of torque compared to its size, which means it will be extremely fast off the line. And it won't be long before YouTube videos of Tesla Model 3s drag racing Challenger Hellcats or Porsches or Corvettes or whatever start appearing on YouTube. And the Tesla will win because the Model S in ludicrous mode is ludicrously fast. And if you don't like a Tesla for any other reason, who wouldn't like a car that has like dark side of the force levels of power and speed and capability? That is the #1 reason that you should buy a Tesla Model 3. Whether you like the company or not, whether you care about the environment or not, power and speed. Probably faster than anything else on the road of that size that you can get for $30,000, $35,000, who knows? But those are my top 5 reasons why you should buy a Model 3 when it comes out. If I had the money and I wasn't making this video in my dining room that I pretend is an office, I would probably buy one too. But alas, I don't. So I'll just have to wait till someone gives me one, or I find one on the side of the road somewhere that's been abandoned because its owner doesn't understand how to plug it in. Hope you liked that video. If you did, comment and like it. Tell me what you liked about it. If you didn't, comment what you didn't like about it and still like it, because that would be really nice. And you're a kind person on the inside, not on the outside where you're a disgusting mess. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. If you don't want to see more videos like this, just subscribe to the channel and never come back. That's fine too. I'll catch you guys on the next one, which I already hinted is going to be mid-size family sedans. People are asking me all the time, like, what I think is the best mid-size family sedan. Well, not really asking me that all the time. They ask me sometimes. Okay, a few people have asked me that, like 2 or 3 in my life. But anyway, I thought some of you guys would like to know. So that's going to be the next video. Mid-size family sedans, affordable, no luxury stuff. I'm not going to be like, well, the Bentley Continental would make a great family sedan. Yes, I'm sure it would if you were like a supervillain. We're going to go with affordable mid-size family sedans for the next video, all right? Hope you guys like this. Like I said, comment down below if you liked it or what you'd like to see more of, or if you have a suggestion for a top 5 of your own. I'll catch you next time. Peace.